56 miles from Laramie and 100 miles from Cheyenne. So I figure this is as good a place as any to start my next vlog. Yeah, it's as good a place as any. So we're in Elk Mountain to start with. Let's see where we go or what happens to it. Let's talk about it. Guys, we're in Laramie, Wyoming, which is home of the University of Wyoming Cowboys. It is named after a French trapper named Jacques Laramie, who discovered the Laramie Mountains in the late 1810s. No, he didn't discover them. He disappeared in them, and nobody knows what happened to him. That was 1810 though, so he's probably dead. But yeah, the University of Wyoming. Laramie's pretty cool. Alright guys, so we stopped in Sidney, Nebraska last night at the Love so that I could get a shower, and I didn't realize that they had changed that from an IHOP to a Taco John's. But they did. I don't know when that happened. If somebody knows when they did that, let me know down in the comments down below. But anyway, I got up at 3 o'clock Mountain Time, 4 o'clock Central Time, and started driving. It's 7 o'clock Central Time now. I've driven like, I don't know how many miles, but I've been on break since like 6:30, but no, 6:15. So I probably did like 128 miles in 2 hours. And then we're just waiting on this truck in front of me to move so we can get started again. But yeah, we stopped for fuel here in North Platte. The Love's kind of wild and crazy this morning. Should be a nice day of driving. Nebraska's not too bad. Supposed to be making our pickup at midnight tonight. We're slated to get there a lot earlier than that, so we may just have to do it later. All right, guys, but I'll come back at y'all in a minute. We're about to get out of here. All right, now we're passing through York, Nebraska. York, Nebraska is famous for two things, I believe. One is this water tower, which seems to be the only thing of any importance in this entire city. The second is the Walmart here is the first Walmart I ever stopped at as a truck driver. So, the more you know. Alright guys, so we just got into Lincoln, Nebraska. And Lincoln, Nebraska is probably one of the biggest cities in Nebraska. And it's home to people such as Larry the Cable Guy, Johnny Carson, Dick Cheney, and also Medal of Honor recipient Richard Cowan. So Richard Cowan served in World War II. So I'm just going to read a little bit while y'all watch us go down the road. You'll see a little bit of Lincoln up here in the front of the window. So he was a heavy machine gunner in a section attached to Company I in the vicinity of Kernkwalter-Walt, Belgium, 17 December 1944, when that company was attacked by a numerically superior force of German infantry and tanks. The first 6 waves of hostile infantrymen were repulsed with heavy casualties, but a 7th drive with tanks killed or wounded all but 3 of his section, leaving Private Cowan to man his gun, supported by only 15 to 20 riflemen of Company I. He maintained his position. He maintained his position, holding off Germans until the rest of the shattered force had set up a new line along a fire break. Then, unaided, he moved his machine gun and ammunition to the second position. At the approach of a Royal Tiger tank, he held his fire until about 80 enemy infantrymen supporting the tank appeared at a distance of about 150 yards. His first burst killed or wounded about half of these infantrymen. His position was rocked by an 88 millimeter shell when the tank opened fire, but he continued to man his gun, pouring deadly fire into the Germans when they again advanced. He was barely missed by another shell. He was fire from 3 machine guns and innumerable small arms struck all about him. An enemy rocket shook him badly, but did not drive him from his gun. Infiltration by the enemy had, by this time, made the position untenable, and the order was given to withdraw. Private Cowan was the last man to leave, voluntarily covering the withdrawal of his remaining comrades. His heroic actions were entirely responsible for allowing the remaining men to retire successfully from the scene of their last-ditch stand. And I forgot to mention, yeah, he fucking died. Yeah, he was dead after that. So definitely dead. All right, so technically we're in Iowa now, but I was on the phone when we left Nebraska and went through Omaha, and I was gonna say that Omaha is the birthplace of one of the best writers ever, Nicholas Sparks, who wrote The Notebook and A Walk to Remember, among countless other masterpieces. I'll just end it there. I appreciate y'all checking the video out, though. Make sure you check out everything down in the description below. I'd appreciate you following me on Instagram. And that's gonna about do it, guys. I appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.